There we go. What's up, everybody? Late Night Live. There we go. Now I can hear my mic. Episode 76. And we got a little smaller crew for you tonight. I think Travis has some family stuff going on. And I'm not sure if Eric's going to be popping in or not. Is he back from Austria or wherever he was at in Europe? I'm not sure. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye out. But Dathan and Chris are here. Dathan, what's going on, man? Good to
Oh,
see
not
you.
much. Glad I'm back, not in a car. Glad I'm back home today.
Yeah.
But it's going okay. It's kind of a little bit of a recovery week from last weekend, but getting caught up with everything for the most part.
Chris, how are you?
I'm good. Doing good.
Feel like I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to Summer Con there in Washington. Went camping instead, set up in the rain, and then slept from 2 o'clock until 6 o'clock the next day because it was just horrible downpour. Everything was soaked.
Did you have a rain tarp? Did you, or what do you call that? When you put it over the tent, you think I'd know? I was in Scouts with you. What do you the rain slicker?
Yeah, we had that, but I mean, by the time everything got up, it was just soaked. I mean, our tent was a floating waterbed.
Ouch.
So, and then I picked up Cyberpunk 2077 on the Switch too.
Nice.
Since my computer can't play it, and I've been playing that all week, and it's really fun, and it runs really well on the Switch 2 as well. So I don't know, but
cool.
Yeah, that's been the week so far.
And I just want to say hi in the chat. Calvin Wong, you're here. What's going on, man? Talking about there's a Street Fighter movie being made. I saw that they were casting some of the people like Blanca. Oh shoot. Did I see something about Roman Reigns being cast? Or no, you said that.
He's playing. He's been cast as Akuma.
Okay, and then it seems like there was a whole thing about Guile and.
Let me see who they've cast.
Blanca was cast.
Yeah, 50 Cent is playing Balrog.
Yeah,
Andrew Schultz has been cast as Dan Hibiki. Let's see.
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea who that is either. Jason Momoa is going to play Blanca.
Right.
This is just the weirdest casting I've ever read in my life. Orville Peck as Vega? Who's Orville Peck?
Cornercade, what's going on, man? He says CM Punk got cast as Vega. This is it's like I feel like the acting for this movie is not going to be that highbrow stuff, but it's going to be like on par with the other Street Fighter movie.
It's gonna be like Expendables, but video game
Right.
style.
Yeah,
Maybe CM Punk can act. I don't know. I've seen a little bit of his wrestling stuff, and I don't know. Maybe.
but it's not. I mean, we're never going to get anyone as good as Raul Julia as, you know. Um,
Oh yeah. There was nothing
As M. Bison, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
for you. It was a Tuesday or whatever he said.
For you, it was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
What's going on? Speed's in the chat, dude. You stayed up for me. Thank you. I want to. We'll talk about a little bit of Mario Kart World patching. I don't know if there was another patch that happened, but it seems like the internet is upset about them. But yeah, I want to get into Dathan and I went to SummerCon, and we'll talk about some of the stuff that happened there. And I got called a poser fan in the chat, so I want to talk about that. And the MetaQuest Xbox, obviously, that's in the headline. And then a couple games, and then whatever else you want to talk about. Maybe saw a movie this week. So, Dathan, did you play any games this week? Let me ask you.
All I played, my wife and I played some Mario Kart on Sunday or Monday, I think it was. But other than that, I've been trying to play catch up from the weekend, so I didn't have a whole lot of time. But we played Mario Kart for a good couple hours.
How's the? Were you playing in the same room, or were you?
Yeah, we were just doing split screen we each had a Joy-Con. The Joy-Con actually just playing solo with the Joy-Con isn't that bad. But it was fun.
Danny says he wasn't invited to SummerCon. I'm sorry.
You can come next year.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot. There's a lot to take in.
I was trying to remember, like, I hadn't been to like a Comic-Con probably since 2022 or 2023, and this was something else. Like, I feel like Rose City was one level, but this is like another level higher.
Yeah.
Just the amount of people. And please watch my recap video I put up. Seems like it's doing okay. I've got over 100 views now, and it's 43 minutes long. And originally I had it over an hour, so I cut it back at least 20 minutes. But there's some good stuff in there, like of us going through all the pins that that one vendor had. Like, there's just 10 minutes of us looking at the pins. It's like, I gotta keep this in there. This is good. Yeah. So, you know what? I didn't spend any money. Dathan did.
I did. I spent. I don't think. Well, I bought a Transformer, and I bought a story to follow with the
What's going on,
Transformer.
Biggie D? Biggie D's back.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh, Michael Lee's here.
Oh, we got the whole clan here.
Yeah, we got a lot of posers.
This is good. It's funny because I bought that Transformer. I bought Bone Crusher, and I was excited to get it home, get it with all the other ones, and then I got a notification from Big Bad Toy Store like my 2-pack long haul and the other one shipped, and I was opening up the shipping notice. I was like, wait a minute, this is another Bone Crusher. I forgot I ordered Bone Crusher from Big Bad Toy Store.
Is Bone Crusher one of the green and purple ones for?
Yeah, the Constructicon. Yeah, so now I got 2 of those. So but it's okay. It's fine. So
Such a problem to have.
I'll see if Chris is gonna build it or not. Transformer Chris, not keyboard Chris. If he's gonna, That's how I gotta differentiate the two, so there's no confusion.
Do you have the transformer there?
Well, it's in the house.
I know you bought a transformer last weekend. You want to show?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I bought.
Yeah, can you show it? The guys in the chat want to see it.
Okay, I got it. Show and tell. Chris, what games did you play this weekend?
Cyberpunk 2077.
You already said that.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
All right, Danny. So, Danny, you know what Transformers are, right? Like, there was a big, all the Constructicons. They formed one massive guy, and I don't know. I want to just be able to buy that whole set, but unfortunately, it's just like you gotta spend each little one and. Okay, here he goes. Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. You already said what games you played. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Shows how much. Yeah, this is the one.
Jesus
Bone Crusher.
Christ, my God.
Bone Crusher right here.
It's still in the package.
Yeah, I have had no time this week at all. None whatsoever.
Okay.
So this is
And then you were telling me on the video, like there's a Voyager class, and then there's
So this right here. Yeah, I can't read. Yeah. So Bone Crusher is the deluxe class right here.
Where does it say it's deluxe?
Right back here says deluxe. Right there. See that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, It's reversed, but yeah. All right.
Then this is Scrapper. He's the Voyager class.
Okay. So wait. So the Voyager class will not interact with the other class.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean interact? No, it wasn't $150. It was only Bone Crusher's only $30. What do you mean they won't like these are all intertwined? Like,
okay, they are the same class, or they aren't the same class.
They're the figures. It's based on their class level, so they'll still combine together. But so like there's deluxe, Voyager, leader class, and then there's Titan class. So Titan class.
Is anyone else confused? Make him full screen.
There is. So like Optimus Prime is Titan class, like the big one.
Yeah.
And the leader class is going to be like Megatron, Ultra Magnus is Titan class. So yeah. I was supposed to get the other two today, but FedEx did not deliver. So hopefully tomorrow. We'll have them on next week's show. Okay. And I'm going to another Transformer convention with Eric and Transformer Chris in a couple weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to finish them up there.
This guy goes to more conventions than anybody. It's insane.
Well, I don't have kids, so.
Yeah.
J-Rod wanted to know how the overall quality is as opposed to the original G1 Transformers.
So the different ones, I haven't built them just yet, and I haven't opened them. But from what I hear is each figure has its own pros and cons. So I won't really know until I get the whole thing built and put together. Then I'll be able to tell. But from what I can tell, just through the window packaging, everything looks pretty solid. They did go with the face sculpts and everything. The wheels actually move on everything, so that's pretty good. But like I said, I won't be able to tell until I get all of them put together and then make Devastator. I think he's going to be about like that tall or so. So he'll be Titan class all combined.
And then this week, the bad guy, Optimus Prime. Now I can't remember. I don't remember any of their names. The gray
Megatron.
Megatron. He went up for pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dinobot. I don't know any of their names. Grimlock.
Yeah, I already got him.
Oh, you already have him. So he's like
it's a reissue. It's a reissue, yeah. Because when he was initially released in 2021, they only made it. You couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
I just know a guy who knows a guy.
You know all the guys.
You got to know people. It's not what you know, it's who you know in this world. So,
Yep.
Calvin, I do have some display cases. Not well. I mean, I got a big display case over there for Megatron, but like individual display cases for my Transformers, no, not really.
Construct a Dathan Tron.
Yeah, you can say that.
All right, I got some of the stuff that you bought. So actually, let me pull up this slide. Who's this guy, real quick?
Which one?
The guy in the front that's flipping off the camera.
So that is for those that don't know. I hope everybody here knows. I would hope so. If not, it's okay. So that is John Bernthal. He got his big break in The Walking Dead as Shane in The Walking Dead.
Oh, that's Shane.
And then he had his breakout in Marvel with Punisher.
He looks different with a beard.
So what's weird about how pop culture is now is I was telling my wife this because we met him in 2018, I want to say at Rose City Comic Con here in town, and there was just him by himself behind a table, and you could just walk right up and talk to him, get autograph, get a picture, whatever. He was his own handler. There wasn't anybody there. Nobody was at his line or anything like that. You could just walk right up and say hi. But now you can see if you look back behind that picture, his line went on for hours and hours.
Yeah, look how many people are back there, you guys. It's insane.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty shocked at how many people were there. But he is a trooper. He stayed and signed every single autograph for everybody that came in there. So kudos to him. He's a good dude.
Now, what did you have him sign? I have this.
Yeah,
is that what he signed?
Yeah, that's his signature right there.
What is that?
That's the Daredevil. It's a mask, but they call it something. They call it something. It's not a mask. It's a. Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Like Batman.
It is a mask, but there's a specific name for it.
A cowl?
Yes, that's what it is. Like Wolverine, that's what it is.
Yeah, I guess he got his autograph. How much was his autograph? Can we ask?
His autograph was $80.
Okay, that's not.
Which actually wasn't too bad. Which was pretty reasonable compared to some of the other people that were there. Actually, all the autographs there were pretty reasonable, except for a few of the X-Men '97 people, which I was pretty pissed that I had to pay to get as much as I did, but I had to have him sign mine.
I guess it's too bad. I don't know if he had a panel or not, but I'd be interested to see if he talk about him being in the new Spider-Man movie. Maybe he wouldn't talk about that at all yet. But
so because they announced that he was going to be in the new Spider-Man while we were there, like that morning of, or it was either the night before or that morning of, is when the news broke that he was going to be in it. And then so when he came back from lunch, we were lucky to be kind of like third in line, so we were right kind of where he was. And so he came back up, and my buddy who was in that picture with us in the blue shirt, he said, "Congratulations on Spider-Man." He said, "Oh, thank you, really appreciate it."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, can I say that? Am I allowed to say that I'm in Spider-Man?" And then everybody behind us started saying, "Yeah, congratulations." So it was. I don't think he knew that the news had broken yet, but maybe he did. So.
How much for Danny's autograph?
I'd buy that for $1.
Well, if he's at least $80, I think Danny, you got to go 85 at least.
There's only one autograph that is absolutely priceless, and that is Joe Cade's here on Yar's Revenge. That is the only priceless autograph that matters in anything right there.
I like people. There's I don't know if you guys have heard Todd McFarlane talk. Like, he will only sign comic books that were made by him, or if he did some art, or if he created like a character. So he created Venom. Like, he'll sign things that have Venom on them, but he won't do anything that has nothing to do with him. he won't. It's like like putting your signature on something that you're not a part of. It just seems kind of wild, and that's what Joe K did. Like he signed the Yar's Revenge. Like, what do you have to do? Like, you're a fan. I mean, that's cool, but anyway, it's something to talk about. But yeah, that's dope. But yeah, I guess you need to send Danny something. I don't know what you just have him sign.
I don't know. I'll figure out something. I'll get it over to you, Corner Kate. I'll figure something out.
Something home arcade.
Yeah, something arcade. I'll get sent over to you.
Something.
Then...
Does he have NBA Jam? You got a lot of NBA Jam stuff.
He should. I thought he did in his room tour, arcade tour.
Okay, so I got that. You got your GameCube signed.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated about this. About 10 minutes before we came on, I found out that Charles Martinet is going to be at PRGE this weekend, or not this weekend, but this year. So.
Oh, really?
So you didn't have to haul it up there.
No, but you never know. I didn't know. So.
Corner K, do you have your own hats? Dang, man.
Dude, I'd take a Corner Kate hat. I'd wear that. I'd wear it on the show.
Can sign that with a silver Sharpie. So like he signed. All right. So Charles Martinet signed your black GameCube, and he also signed your Mario Sunshine case.
No, the insert, not the case. I'm not going to have him sign the plastic.
Oh, you took the insert out for
Yes,
him.
I took the insert out.
Okay.
The voice of Mario, Calvin Wong.
Yeah.
The original voice.
Yeah.
Because they changed the voice for Mario Wonder, wasn't it?
Yeah, Charles Martinet, he's an ambassador now for Nintendo. But they still let him do like all his voices and all that stuff, and all the places that he goes. He's not like they're not like putting a stranglehold on what he can and can't do and stuff like that when it comes to all the stuff that he's done. So he's able to do all the fun stuff that he's been doing.
But I've heard that he himself has said that he won't like ad lib Mario.
Well, he's not supposed to really do the voice now. Is what like he can't even do it at conventions supposedly.
That's all he did the voice a lot when we were in line.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, if he goes go watch my video, I go up to him and he starts doing the voice. But then some girl behind me says, "Sir, you can't film here," and I quickly turned off the camera. But yeah, I don't know. He seems like a cool guy. But
yeah,
that's cool.
It's the second or third time I've met him, and he's been just a really good dude every time.
You need a GameCube controller right in front of that, I think, to complete that.
Oh, you mean the one that I've already got down there that has the stand from Etsy that's coming here soon next week? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
all right.
It'll be here soon.
You got a plan.
Give it time. Everybody's got a plan.
Well, not everybody.
Yeah, I do. I'm not everybody. I don't fit in that category.
All right, and then this. So
this, I'm very proud of this.
Is this
very happy that I was able to get this pretty much taken care of. This is my X-Men 97 vinyl soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
I got it signed by 8 more people, I think it was. So all I have left is, let me try to squeeze in here.
Make that bigger, maybe.
Is Storm in the upper left corner and Gene kind of in the middle, in between Scott and Rogue there. Those are the only 2 I got left, and I got everybody else.
Yeah, and I can kind of read some of it. One of them says, "Time for an exorcism, punks."
Yeah, that was the one autograph I was not happy about paying the money for at all. Because he charged $80. And
just to write that?
Yeah, and I don't know who it was. I don't really know who it was. Obviously it's Bishop from the show, but yeah, it was a very quick, just like a signature and there you go type thing. So, but I was thinking afterwards, I was like, I really paid $80 to get John Bernthal's autograph and $80 to get your autograph. You're not on the same level as him. So, but It was one of those things that he's on there. But the guy that played Nightcrawler, he was there too, but he's not on the record here, so I didn't get him. But everybody else on here was super nice and super laid back. And I talked to the lady who voices Jubilee for maybe 20 minutes. She's really nice, and everybody. It was good. That was good.
Did you ask him about X-Men 97 season 2? Like, are
I
they
did.
filming
I
that?
asked every person I asked, well, except for the one guy, because I was pissed. If they had finished their recording for season 2, and they said most of them had, and then some of them were waiting to hear back to go back and do reshoots or re-recording. And then I didn't. There's only one person that had been called back, I think, for season 3, and that was Cal Dodd for who voices Wolverine. But I didn't meet him there. I met him in Seattle.
Wait, they confirmed a season 3 already?
That's what he said. He was going back for season 3.
Nice.
So, hopefully he wasn't lying to me. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's dope. Did you open up the record? Like, is it like a blue?
Yeah, it's
record, or does it have the X on it or anything?
No, it's just blue and red.
Okay.
Well, there's a blue one and there's a red one, so it's 2 discs.
I know Chris gets like a music hard on when he sees these records now that have different colors on them, right?
Yeah, it can't be that matte black. There's something about the aesthetics of the record themselves. And the presses that look really good. I've got a God of War vinyl coming in from Mondo Records, as well as Death Stranding.
Oh, you got the Death Stranding, the one that just they announced today?
No, I didn't get the second one. I got the first one.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I've got both of those coming. Hopefully, it'll be here soon. And apparently, it was the voice actor for Rogue that announced X-Men 97 is getting season 3.
Okay. All right. Well, she's up there. Some things are deeper than skin. Love something Z.
So everybody made a quote that was from the show, so I don't know where that was. She said she said it to Gambit at some point, so I'm not quite sure.
Interesting. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff on there. Greetings, enemy mine. Might I introduce you to a change of something?
Yeah, that was Beast.
The Beast, yeah.
I didn't really talk to him. It was basically I just asked him, like, "Hey, can you put a quote on there?" He said, "Absolutely," and then wrote that, and then here you go. And that was the extent of that.
That's still cool. Did you get any professional photos other than the ones you were with me?
No, just the one that I think that not professional about it. I got the guy that did Boba Fett.
Yeah, I showed that last week.
We did that one. No, just the two that we took. We were going to that morning, but they were sold out. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry Ryan and
Bob Picardo.
Yeah.
Of course, Dathan is a huge Star Trek fan, so he had to get in this photo, right?
I wasn't. Hey, I was just there for. You asked if I wanted to be in it. I said, if you want me to, I have no problem. No problem jumping in there. So.
No, I think
you're really good.
My favorite one. Yeah. My shirt matches Jerry Ryan's shirt, so like it worked out. Like I know these actors when they do these, they always wear like they won't do anything like wild with their clothing. I feel like Robert Picardo there, like he's just wearing a black jacket and a black hat. Like it's very I don't know, monotone.
So I got a picture. My wife and I got a picture with Lee Pace, who voices or who not voices, but is Ronan the Accuser.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like all in tie dye and all of that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
That
Yeah.
was probably the most the intricate that I've seen. And John Heater wore an Enchanted Forest T-shirt when when we got a picture with him one time.
Yeah, Calvin Wong likes Jerry Ryan. Jerry Ryan, I think she's in her 50s now. I think she still looks great. And I obviously got the full panel. I recorded the whole panel with her and William Shatner. I didn't get a picture with William Shatner this year because I've done it in the past. So, but I'm really I'm proud that I was able to record those panels, and now that I know that I can do it, I want to do more. So I'm looking forward to hopefully recording some panels at PRGE or PAX West or
For sure.
Rose City Comic Con. So we just gotta, yeah. He went to some camping trip with his family? I don't know what's up with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Who has people have families? I guess it's kind of weird. All
Yeah.
right, and then I got this photo, and now if you were like an outsider just looking at this, like I totally look like the third wheel here. Like
Do you know my wife said the same thing?
it looks like McKenna Grace, like just totally gravitatory. This is McKenna Grace from the Ghostbusters movies, and I guess she just turned 19, so happy birthday. But like she totally just like she saw you like, oh, you're the tall guy here. I'm gonna drape my arm around you, and I'm just like kind of there. So, but I paid for the photo. Everybody, just want everyone to let you know, and yeah, that's how it
I was
worked
just
out.
there for moral support. That's what I was there for.
It worked out, but yeah. Dathan knows how to play it.
No,
Dathan probably been in
no.
way more photos than I have, so it's like,
Yeah, there was quite a few. My wife and I have been in probably maybe 40 or 50,
yeah.
give or take a few.
Wait,
So
so this is the girl, the granddaughter from
yeah, this
Ghostbusters?
is Egon Spangler's granddaughter, correct? So she has
Wow,
blonde hair now.
she looks way different.
Yeah, and then I don't understand why the photographer like he didn't center the photo. Like there's a
You
whole
know,
left side.
before we took this picture, I noticed that there were the two pictures before this one. He took the picture and he's like, "Oh, you guys aren't lined up." And so then he retook it, and then did it the same thing with the other people, but he just took the picture and then he told the people to move over.
Uh,
So I don't think he was in the right spot to begin with.
or maybe we weren't in the right spot to begin with. Like I
Uh,
guess was there was supposedly something on the floor we were supposed to look at, but I didn't. I
I
guess I
was
don't think I looked down. Like I was like, oh, where's the celebrity? Go right to her. Does she kind of look like the girl from Big Bang Theory? Is that who that is?
Kaylee Cuoco,
Maybe.
yeah, I don't know.
like a younger version of her. I don't know. This is
Yeah,
throwing
yeah.
me off because
The third wheel came in. I know.
uh,
Three's Company. Apparently not.
Cornercade's got jokes tonight.
Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. I'm really. I think that convention was great, and we had a great time. And obviously, my new camera worked. Filming the panels, like I said, like it was kind of like a proof of concept, see if I could do it. And now that I can, I want to do more. And we'll just get Chris to come next time, and yeah, send him the link. No, should I? I don't know. This kind of, but yeah. Anything else you want to add, Dathan? Like,
Oh, it was
I,
a
I
good
was so
show.
I was surprised too. I think I mentioned this in the video. Like all the stuff you could buy there. Like I feel like at Rose City, like I've been there. Like there's some stuff that was interesting, but the amount of toys at this one was insane. Like Transformers and Star Wars stuff. It was just all Transformers and Star Wars. And there was other stuff sprinkled in there. But man, if you liked any of those, this was like the place to go for you. Right?
Agreed. The amount of toys they had at this show, it was quite a few. A lot of the vendors, they'll obviously most of these vendors are the same ones that I've seen for many years. There were some new ones, but there were a few that they've had a lot of that same stuff that it hasn't moved. It's been there for a while. So this is your first time going there, seeing all this stuff. It's a lot. It's really cool to see. It's really cool to see stuff that I hadn't seen in for years and years. Growing up as a kid. It's very rare to see a single booth that have two USS flags sitting there back next to each other. That's
normally cool. You just see one flag.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, Chris? The giant, the biggest G.I. Joe set they ever made was the USS Flag. It was the big aircraft carrier.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now.
And it was like the
Star Trek thing.
No, the USS Flag, and like it was, if you're a G.I. Joe collector, I think that was the set to get as a kid. Like you'd probably like ask your parents that for Christmas or whatever, and it'd be like, oh, little Johnny, I can't afford that. We'll get you something else. But like this vendor had two, not only one, he had two of them.
Well, now little Johnny can't get it because it's way expensive now. So
yeah, well, and you think too, Hasbro does these, I don't know, crowdfunding stuff. Maybe they do another one. Why not? Like, seems like they do an updated one.
I don't know. I would be shocked if they did something like that. It'd probably at minimum be $1,000, I would guess.
Well, I don't know. If they make it affordable.
I mean, shipping alone would be probably $100.
Yeah, and the tariffs and all that.
Yeah,
but I feel like they haven't done any Hasbro these. I don't even remember what they're called now, but
guys, we just need to create a time machine. Go back to 1985. It was $90 for the USS Flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but. And $90 probably then was worth a lot more.
Yep.
All right. So I put out my video on this week about the event, and I love the comments I get sometimes. And I don't know if this is Chris. Is this your alternate account? Dazzled by Twilight.
Wait, who's Crystal Fox?
So yeah. So in the video, if you watch near the end, there's this cat. We're in the Star Wars section, and there's like this ice cat that's like in this case. Dathan knows what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we're going up to like, all right, there's a cat in here, like, and I guess I should have put two and two together that this cat was in The Last Jedi. But anyway, like. This commenter is like, yeah, the fact that you didn't recognize it as the Crystal Fox from The Last Jedi proves you're a poser fan. Just proves it. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right. I mean, I think Last Jedi and the ninth movie, man, they're so terrible. Like, I can't watch them. So it's like, yeah, I just scrub that from my memory banks.
I think I watched The Last Jedi twice, and even I looked this up, and I was like, "Oh, sure, yeah." It shows up in the movie, but
it shows up at the end when it's like going up the rocks, like showing them a way out. Right? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on, Eric?
Hello, friends.
Good morning.
Or evening.
You don't know where I am.
Or middle of the day.
Yeah.
Where are you, sir?
I am in Silverton.
Oh, okay, great. So you're in our time zone. Excellent. We were just talking about this Star Wars reference. Do you know about the crystal fox from The Last Jedi, Eric? Like, apparently you're not a true Star Wars fan
I'm not. I'm getting that.
if you don't know about the crystal fox from The Last Jedi.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Poser fan would be the one that remembers details like that atrocity from the movie. Yeah, thank you, Korean.
Yeah, I'm with Elite Korean. Exactly.
So, yeah, if you guys have a good comment on my videos, I will share it on here. And I thought that was a gem. But let's see. It's going to go back to. I guess I can go full screen on that. Let's talk to good old Eric here. Here we go. How have you been?
Good. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm not jet lagged yet, so coming back's always easier.
Did you just get back?
Last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
What time did you leave there?
I got on a plane at 9. No, I got on a plane in Berlin at 7, and then got on another plane in Vienna at I think 11 something, and then landed at 7 p.m. our time. I don't know how long I was in the plane. I was in a plane for a long time. That's all I know.
What were they? Nice planes? Did they have their doors?
All the doors.
The Germans make good planes. Do they have pretzels on the plane and beer?
These were Airbuses. No pretzels. What did they have? They had pretty good. I had a chicken curry on the way over, and it was good. Yeah, it was good.
Anyone see the new Star Wars Coke commercial? I have not.
No.
Nope, that's a negative.
Did it have the crystal fox in the commercial? If it doesn't, then
It's not.
It is 4th of July coming up, so I got my Joe Dierte tumbler here.
Nice. Stop trying to search it up. Dirt.
It even says like Husker do's and Husker don'ts and dang stuff like that.
Did you put the footprint gas pedal on the Camaro?
Not yet. I can though.
Yeah, nice.
This was a Comic-Con purchase a while. I think last year at SummerCon.
That's great.
It's funny because I got up to the guy. I was like, oh, Joe Dierte, and the guy's like, Joe Dierte, so he knew.
That's great.
Top 5 foxes go. Wait. Are there more than one fox? Megan Fox. Michael J. Fox. 19K Fox. Okay. I don't know.
What are we talking about? What's going on?
He wants to name the top 5 foxes. We're talking about the fox in Star Wars.
Oh.
Foxtrot.
Isn't that a dance move, the foxtrot?
Eric knows how to do the foxtrot.
I do.
Yeah.
Schnitzels. Sorry, J-Rod. Yes, many schnitzels were had. So I'm trying to catch up.
Eric, I got an extra bone crusher. Do you want it so you can make Devastator?
Why'd you get an extra one? Oh, you ordered it from 2 places?
Yeah, I got it at the SummerCon, and then I forgot I got it from Big Bad Toy Store too.
Sure.
So, but you're only going to get it if you get all of them to build Devastator. So,
right, yeah. Okay, I'll have to order all of them now.
Okay, done. Done deal.
Are Transformers fans just a bunch of assholes?
Probably.
I don't know. Star Wars fans seem to be
Star Wars fans are getting up there.
This
was the sound bite I was looking for.
Stop spending your money on stupid shit.
I don't think I've ever met a Transformers fan who was, what do they call it? gatekeepy, or what do they call it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I'd say
gatekeeping.
gatekeeping. Yeah.
Yeah, who was like, "Oh, you don't watch this version of Transformers, you're not a real Transformer." Everybody, like,
No.
I meet anybody at a conference and they're like, "Oh, I liked Robots in Disguise," and everybody's like, "That's awesome." Or I like the movie, the original movie, and like, "That's awesome." I like the new movie. Everybody's stoked about everybody else's fandom in Transformers world. It seems like.
No, I agree.
Yeah, unlike
Okay.
the Star Wars fans. Bunch of
Well, I'm
assholes.
that way about Star Wars. I'm one of the assholes. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. You're the guy that wrote that Silver Fox comment.
Yeah, well, not that one.
Around the
Well,
horn.
don't buy
pick one.
anything. Don't buy anything yet, Eric. Wait till we go to the Cybfest in a couple weeks and see what they.
Oh,
have.
right. Yeah. That's true.
Where's that one at?
That one is actually about
Kent?
10 minutes from where we were for SummerCon. It's actually just kind of up the road, not too far.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's a smaller show, but we like it the way we don't want it to get any bigger than it already is. If it gets too big, then it'll get ruined. So it's the perfect size right now.
Okay, fine. I won't go. Talk me out of it.
We mean big as in like venue big, like that type, where they start bringing in like
Sure. No.
GoBots?
No,
Will they bring in any
fine.
GoBots?
You gatekeep your Transformers, Dave, and that's fine.
He gatekeeps the GoBots.
I don't do anything. There were GoBots at the show. Remember, you didn't buy them.
I didn't see any GoBots by themselves. There was some package.
There was a pack that you were asking about.
Yeah. There was a Transformers GoBots thing. I didn't even know what the heck it was. Yeah, Calvin Wong. Yeah, don't bother. I guess they're not making the planned sequels now for that. Sorry, Dathan.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It is. I think they could have done a lot with that, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I gotta be real, J-Rod. I don't love Beast Wars. I don't love it, but I'm not gonna hate on anybody for loving it.
I don't like Beast Wars. I'm not really a fan. A little bit, but not like. If it was on TV, I would probably watch it. If there was nothing else on to watch, maybe.
But back to the convention. All right, there was some event that happened during the con that we weren't aware of, I think, until we went home, and it made TMZ. And this is crazy. And if you guys are Cobra Kai fans, like, I don't know, maybe you would have expected something like this. I'm not sure. But I did pull the video, and I think here it is. So it gets a little wild. So I'm going to pull this video. This is Martin Cove, who is the famous guy in the Karate Kid movies who does the sweep the leg line.
Sweep the leg. You have a problem with that?
You have a problem with that? Sweep the leg.
Sensei Creed, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So apparently he bit one of his co-stars there during the show and got kicked out.
Isn't that normal for a convention?
Yeah.
You cannot bite people. That is not okay.
That is assault.
This is the police interrogating him, I guess, or it's got body cam. And then this is his co-star. Like I don't think I've watched season 5 or 6 where she's in.
That is assault.
And it's 100% up to her if she wants to pursue charges. I'd like to understand why you did that.
I apologize. I was just playing because we're very playful together, and I bit down too hard, and I meant to.
She's got a mouth mark on her.
I know.
No, we do not play like that. I
apologize.
No, I am really
He did apologize.
pissed. You have left a mark on my body, which in your 80-year-old brain you think is play. Sir, were you raised in a ditch?
Is he really 80 years old? He's 80 years old and he's biting people.
Is that how people treated you when you were a child? You yelled at me. The audacity. How dare you, sir? How dare
You
you?
definitely should not have done that.
Yeah.
You are in the wrong.
I'm very sorry that I got angry.
He's 78.
He's sorry that he got angry.
I was indulging in something improper by doing that, and I'm very sincerely sorry.
Photography evidence of it.
I don't even really see it.
I
here.
also don't see it.
Maybe it's right under where it says evidence.
I think it's somewhere in the rule book for conventions cornercade. You have to bite people playfully. I mean, I don't make the rule book, but it's obviously there. And yeah,
Rick, is this not insane to you?
Is that not insane to you guys? So, but yeah, I've never heard of anything like this ever happening at a con that at least I was at, or at least any con. But it's pretty crazy that Dathan and I were both there, and then this happened. So, like, yeah, this is wild. But
That is crazy.
that guy's an idiot. Like,
Well, this is. I'm not gonna. He won't be back. I don't think he'll
No.
be showing up to any more conventions anytime soon, if ever.
no one's going
Not
to
after
invite
this.
him.
Not
Right.
not after this. So
I hope everyone got their Cobra Kai pics with him in, because, like, yeah, he's not going to be making any appearances by anytime soon.
The article I read was, I forget the lady's name, but she was, I guess, introducing or like letting him know that she's there, and he just grabbed her arm and bit it, and then started kissing it. That's what happened, according to the article that I read.
yeah, I read the same article too. What was weird about the article is that the
I think it was in
officer.
Variety.
This is kind of a little sideways, but the officer that was talking to him right there, I think his name was Officer Barry, and I thought that because I saw a police officer that I thought was cosplaying as Barry from Resident Evil in the show.
Oh no!
And I thought that was him.
That's
But
Barry.
no, it was a
Officer
real cop.
Yeah.
It was a real cop. So Officer Barry, I apologize if you're
that's
watching, which I doubt. But
That's true. At these things, like, you see the cops, you don't know if they're real cops or are they cosplaying. Remember,
Yeah.
Chris, you went up and took a selfie with some cops at a place. Like, are they real cops? Like, and you were a little tipsy too, but
yeah, but they had no idea. So if they're real cops, they probably should have done something at the time, but they didn't. So
But good on her for sticking up for herself. Like
yeah, absolutely.
She's really giving it to him, and he deserves it. And she seems like she's not gonna take that kind of behavior, and she shouldn't have to. So good for her.
Agreed.
yeah,
Agreed.
All right, moving on. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I mean, isn't that how all conversations start when you go to a con? It's like, hey, can I bet you? Is it okay?
I did get into a little bit of trouble, not really trouble, but I got a talking to because towards the end of the convention, after you left, Ryan, that whole area where all the Star Trek and Daredevil people were. So it was like they were all cleared out. So they had their booths that were all set up that were just sitting there, and I was waiting for my other buddies to get their pictures.
And they told you couldn't sit there?
Well, I went and sat down at William Shatner's booth, like back behind, and had the banner back behind. Right. And so I just went and sat there for like 20 minutes. People kept walking by and looking. And then one of the workers came by, is like, oh, that's funny. And then some other lady came by and was like, you can't sit there. You can't be sitting there. So I moved the stool around the other way. She's like, you have to put the stool back there. You can't be sitting there. And so I was like, okay, whatever. But those stools that they use for those guests, those are extremely uncomfortable, by the way. They are.
Yeah.
they are not fun to sit on. No
wonder William Shatner didn't want to sit back there. Like I didn't even see him sitting back there at all.
I can see why those guests are standing for most time, because they are. I sat there for 2 minutes. I'm like, these are not comfortable at all. They need to do better.
Well,
That's
they
right.
usually have you fill out a survey at the end of the con and say what they need to improve on. I guess get better stools for the celebrities. Come on, that's good. You're sticking up for them. But yeah. All right. Yeah, but any other final thoughts about the convention? I mean, still, other than the weird Cobra Kai thing, it was still really fun. Like,
It was
What
good. I had a good time. I spent way too much money than I probably should have, but it's
is it?
just money.
Is it in one building there?
So
no,
it's at the fairgrounds where they have one major building, like one main building, and then
Okay.
there's some like annex buildings where other stuff is set up.
chairs are important. Yeah, no, it was several buildings, Chris. Like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of walking involved. And,
So did they? So did they have like all the photographs and everything in the main building, and then you guys were talking about the Transformers and Star Wars toys were like they spread out through the different buildings.
So basically,
yes,
a majority of it was spread out, but the main stuff was in the main building. They had a gaming area, which was separate, and then they had Artist Alley, where they had the artists and they had the Star Wars people and the Ninja Turtles. They had Star Wars and Ninja Turtles in their own thing, and then they had the Artist Alley in a separate thing, and then the main stuff with like the toys and all the Daredevil people and all that stuff. How much did I spend approximately?
don't get him in trouble with his wife.
No, she knows. It was like just under 800, I think it was. 830, somewhere in there.
Jesus Christ, my God.
But I didn't like take out a lump sum. I basically like saved money for a while, because they posted how much their autographs were going to be. Most of them did. So I basically knew how much money I had to save up to get to that point. So.
Oh, did I not show Eric the third world picture? Did he? I thought he saw this. No, he didn't. You saw this one, Eric, right? I'm the third wheel, totally, right?
I saw it, but I didn't get the caption. The caption's good. That's
yeah.
funny.
Anyway, we need to do one of these.
Who is that anyway? Who is that lady?
Girl from Ghostbusters.
That's the granddaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Spengler. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm glad I gave you a laugh, Corner Dave. Everyone, the girls like Dathan, I guess. Yeah, bro, this is legendary. You need to put this as your YouTube header on your page. I wonder if, like, if I had just got the picture with her, would she have kind of been a little standoffish still? I don't know.
Let's go next year.
Yeah, maybe she'll go. I guess she was supposed to go to the. They were going to have a horror con, and she was originally supposed to do that later this year around Halloween or something. But she already has a job lined up, so she couldn't do that. But she could go to this, so that's why they had her come to this at the last minute, because there were some other cancellations with some of the actors. Is the story that I got. I don't know if. Dathan, have you been to their horror con or whatever? But okay.
Yeah,
be careful, Corner Cage.
I don't think she was there. I don't remember if she was there or not. Because I just kept remember Travis kept giving me shit about the Starship, whatever her name is. What's her name?
Starship Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Denise Richards.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, if she were there, we definitely should have got a picture. It's crazy how she looks like.
Yes, we should have said no one ever. So.
Yeah, no one's. We don't like to show our teeth.
What people don't understand about these photos, maybe you do. You have like 3 seconds, if that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is so quick before you do any pictures. So.
Sure.
Anyway,
And they will only let you retake it if there's a glare on glasses. So I'm actually surprised they let them. You wore glasses in that because usually they make you take them off because it'll show a glare.
Okay. This is the first couple photos I've taken with glasses. She needs black hair with glasses, then it might look closer. Yeah. J-Rod's not a fan. All right. Okay, I wanted to talk about the MetaQuest Xbox really quick. Well, it doesn't have to be really quick. But moving on. Mute it here. So this got announced officially. The MetaQuest, is it the 3S Xbox
Yep.
combo? I know Meatball Saucy was talking about this in the Discord. What are you guys' thoughts on this? It's $400. You can order it at Best Buy, apparently.
I think the bigger question is going to be: is this Xbox announcing that they're going to be making VR games, or are they just going to utilize the big screen feature in the MetaQuest?
Yeah,
I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah. There are no VR Xbox games right now, as far as I know. So
No, there aren't any. But I'm saying, is this their kind of way of announcing that they're going to get into VR in the future, or is it just, hey, we're going to make big screen mode with the MetaQuest work better? And
yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be the latter. There, I have a feeling they don't want to.
Yeah.
So
because I think they've got some IPs that would be great in VR for Microsoft. Fable would be kind of a fun one to play in VR.
Oh, Forza Horizon would be fun. There's a lot of them.
Avowed would be pretty fun.
Avowed, Gears of War.
Gears of War, yeah. But yeah, this is. You know what's funny is that they kept saying that this is going to be extremely limited, and once they're gone forever or whatever. But
it's still available.
You can still buy it right now, so I don't think the rush out and buy it crowd is really into this.
Also, yeah. I think too, if maybe they announced this before Switch 2, because like everyone spent all their wad of cash this month already on Nintendo stuff. It was kind of bad timing a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, the color scheme from the white Meta S looks better. But it's just, if you're going to get it, I would get the Meta 3.
I kind of want that controller.
Isn't that just the...
It's black, but it's got the green on the buttons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
It's like the Switch 2 controller with the white underneath.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
the Pro controller.
Yeah.
Does it have the white on it? I can't tell.
It has white on the top.
Oh yeah, it does. I see.
And white. I think it has white underneath on the stick.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, this is a no buy right now. So I don't know. We'll see if it gets discounted. I'd be interested eventually, but for me, not right now. And then other gaming news, I did see. Let me turn off the volume. Did you guys ever play Mario Strikers on GameCube?
Yep,
I did. I don't have it, but I did play it.
And apparently, I never did play it, but this is the one that everyone loves to play. So this is coming to Nintendo Switch Online next week. Maybe this is the one to get our GameCube controllers out and give it a go here, huh?
Yeah, it was fun. It was basically just kind of like what was that soccer game that came out? That Super Strike Soccer or something like that, but just with Mario characters.
Yeah. Well, I have the Nintendo Switch soccer game with Mario, and then no one liked it. So I don't know. I didn't play it that much. This was Switch 1. No, this is the GameCube one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll give it a go.
I did hear that Metroid's coming out in November. It is
What?
the holiday movie, is what I heard, or holiday game.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was hoping it was going to come out before then.
No, it would make sense for them. This would be their holiday game.
Do you think they're going to do a collector's edition?
Maybe. I don't know what. It's hard to say what would be in there. A key card, I guess, in an art book.
There probably will be a key card.
I don't really know.
Well, they had the Metroid Dread one. Did you get that? That had the steel book,
Mm-hmm.
and it had like
I gave one to Eric. Eric has one.
Like collectible, like postcards or something, or cards inside.
Postcards, the steel book, and then the picture book.
The art book.
The bound art book, yeah.
So there wasn't not much to it, but it was still pretty cool.
It's cool. Yeah, I liked it.
Nintendo doesn't do too many of the collector's editions. I think they did that. They did one for Tears of the Kingdom.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would bet that they would, if it is in November for the holidays, they would do maybe like a limited Pro controller, maybe something like that. I don't think they'll have a dedicated console like a Switch 2 Metro. I think that's too soon. But I think a controller would be. They should do like a Pro controller game combo or something like that. I think that would be a
good just do the whole Switch in Samus colors.
Yeah, but it's too soon for that, I think. I think that they'd have, before they would do anything like that, they'd have to get their inventory built back up, I think, before they could start making these limited edition consoles with all that fun stuff, because then you're really going to have a problem, because you're making these limited consoles, and you still got all the people that want the console, because let's be honest, people are still going to be looking for these in November, most likely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think a Pro controller would be pretty cool, kind of like what they did with the Zelda and the Smash Bros and stuff.
Right. And they're probably going to do a direct here in July, so I wonder if that's the November game. They're rumored to come out with a new Animal Crossing. I wonder if Animal Crossing doesn't come out till next year, maybe early, like March or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I am excited for Donkey Kong, though. That actually looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
I watched another video on it, and it was like, oh, this actually doesn't look too bad. It reminds me of, I think it was Hulk Smash in Xbox, like the 2000 something. It's kind of exactly what it's like, where he's lifting up the ground and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They also announced the release date for that wheelchair game too, so I think that's coming next month. $20.
Yeah, which
yeah.
$20 isn't too bad to try a new type of game out.
But back to the Mario Kart World stuff. Version 1.1.2 makes it harder for players to avoid intermission races. So, Dathan, have you played a lot online? I know, Chris, I never see you online playing that game yet.
Just briefly. I think I've done maybe about an hour's worth, I want to say.
They had it so when you're doing an online match, at the end of it, you can select your course.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all connecting courses, unless you chose a random course. And I just chose the random course because I didn't care which map I played, but everyone was apparently selecting random course because it got rid of the intermission course that I guess everyone hates, and it just went back to the normal 3 laps in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
And Nintendo realized that people were doing that, and they cut that out. So you can no longer select random course in that online mode, and people are pissed. So it'd be interesting if Nintendo does anything. I think they need to add more variety and more game modes, and they just need to add some. If you want to do those intermission races, maybe they have a mode for that, and then they need to do like a standard version. But I know
Yeah,
Speed, if you're
I don't
still in
really
the
care.
chat, like he was really into it. He was telling me they need to fix that, and then you also need to fix, like, if you're having a online session with your friends, and then you want to do it's like matchmaking, like there were certain limitations to what they were doing. So anyway, we need to get Chris on a match, and maybe Eric will buy a Switch 2 here, but we'll see. But that's all I really had. If you guys, what else did you guys want to talk about? Oh, and Microsoft is going to be apparently firing a lot of people here,
Microsoft,
letting people go again.
No,
Intel,
I can't believe that at all.
Intel also.
Oh, Intel. Oh, that's not good. A lot of Intel guys local to us.
Yeah.
Intel and Nike. Nike's very local, and Nike's sales are way down too, so that's not good. But yeah, is what I've been hearing is like the people that made Forza Motorsport. I think they're over in the UK. They're going to be letting like maybe that whole team go.
Really?
And I guess the Microsoft's financial quarter starts on Monday, so they want to have, clean books, I guess, for the next year. So they're going to shed a whole bunch of payroll here. I don't know. That game wasn't my favorite, but it seems like you could. Microsoft is such a big company. I feel like they could do a lot with the people they have, and your people on your company, that's your most valuable resource. And I don't know, it just seems like last couple of years they've really cut back on what they're doing. So, but they're definitely not in the same space they were a couple of years ago either. You have any thoughts on that, Chris?
Yeah, that's what happens when you spend $2.8 billion on another gaming developer.
Yeah, and well, in that trial, they said they weren't going to cut back.
No,
and they definitely have.
So,
well, everything is so goddamn expensive now to buy anything, to really do anything, and so it's a lot of these companies they're not making a whole lot of money. And Microsoft, I mean, let's be honest, I mean, what do they have going for them, right?
Well, Microsoft's big thing is they sell Windows, so like that's it's on everybody's computer pretty much.
I think their biggest moneymaker right now, if I'm not mistaken, is their corporate office suite. So their office platform, and then Azure, their cloud computing business. I think those are the two big moneymakers for Microsoft at the moment.
Oh, and I hadn't tried it yet, but apparently on the Xbox app on PC, they have integrated Steam now. I don't know if that's maybe for their Xbox insiders, but they are making it so that you can play Steam on there. And I'm not sure about GOG, but definitely Steam right now on the Xbox app on PC. If that's happening,
it has to be an insider thing because it's not
showing up on yours yet.
It's not showing up on mine.
but people were like showing it off over the internet last couple days. So that's pretty cool. It's like if that's coming to PC, I gotta think that's coming to console too. So
Well,
that's
yeah,
exciting for them.
and then that really kind of, uh, the Microsoft Azure, $97.7 billion in revenue is what they made in
Wow.
2024. So
That's more than I would have thought.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, if they are bringing Steam to console gaming with the Xbox Game Pass app and everything, then I could definitely see more people utilizing that Game Pass feature.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It seems crazy to me that they're gonna fire more people.
Yeah, and it sucks when people too. People
Yeah.
got to make money and feed their family.
Yep.
Yeah. Newer ROG Ally with the Xbox Connect on it, then you play Steam too. Yeah, it seems like a win-win there. I know Meatball Saucy was definitely going to get the Xbox ROG Ally. So
Yeah, he signed up for some Kickstarter thing in that arcade machine that was on Discord.
yeah.
What was it? He said he was
Claw
all
machine?
not yet.
It probably is a claw machine.
Let's get the new claw machine. We'll call it the third wheel. The third.
Now he's got money to burn because I think he's dropping like $2,000 or whatever on that.
He said he
And
was
then-
dropping the full, like the highest tier of
Yeah.
like 25. I think it was, is what he said.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then
It's the shipping.
he's getting the Xbox ROG Ally too. So
Mhm.
we don't even know what the price of that is yet.
Yeah, he said
Hey,
he's 100%
It's probably at least
on
1,000.
everything. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Good
the
for him.
shipping that turned me off from that whole Kickstarter.
What
The
was
prices-
it? I just saw went through a couple tiers. I didn't go like in detail.
Like almost all of them were $350 in shipping,
Oh man.
and I was just like, I'm sorry. I've worked in shipping and receiving, and I deal with prices with the post office and everything.
Yeah.
And even the weight that he had for some of those cabs, I was like, at most, especially if you're sending out as many as he seems to be doing, you can get them discounted. So he's maybe going to spend $70 in shipping. So he's making a profit on the shipping as well. So
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, not for me.
I mean, they're a cool concept, and it's like J Rod said, it's the Glenn's FU Cab Kickstarter, but it's a cool concept. But beyond that, that shipping turned me off from even wanting to try it.
We need to get Eric just his Tron cabinet thing going here and
Well,
support you with that.
I'd seen one the other day that was guy's weight loss goal was to be able to fit inside the Tron cabinet.
There you go.
That's awesome.
And so he showed a before picture and they showed an after picture of like 6 months, and he's like just barely getting inside. And I'm like,
That's great.
good for you, man.
Yeah, that's great.
J Rod
Goals.
says he's
Life goals.
getting the FU cab. He got the 19. There's a 19-inch one and there's a 26-inch one. The cab is 200 pounds. He's still going to work
Still
on
working
the
with the
company
company for shipping.
That isn't a done deal. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I've also don't have any of those yet. I don't have any of those just one cabinet that can play every game stuff. But maybe the Iconic Arcade will do some of that for me.
If it ever comes out.
Right.
When is that? October? November?
Yeah, October.
Have they put any updates out?
Well, the last update was last month when they charged everyone again, and then I got it refunded. So yeah, and then the update, it was they need more time.
Wait, did you get a refund or did you pay, or you just paid it off?
I was just gonna pay it off, but then I was like, you know what? Why? If this thing is gonna get delayed again, let's they can have my money later. I think that's the smart play.
I think so too.
Just in case they delay it again. If they delay it again, I might refund the whole thing. So
Where are you gonna put it? Do you have a room back there, or do you have to get rid of another machine? I'm not buying it, so I don't have any room in here, so I'm not asking to buy. I'm not asking to buy a machine.
yeah, I do have room for one right over here.
Okay.
So maybe I'll put Star Wars back there again. My daughter really likes playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 right now for whatever reason. So I got to leave that out front.
Nice.
So, but I didn't save the picture you have of NBA Jam, but that your setup, Dathan, with the NBA Jam, it looks really good. Like, good job.
Thanks. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of work getting the refrigerator out of the.
Yeah, that was the hardest part. Right?
That was the hardest part because my father-in-law came over and we struggled for a good hour and a half. So I told him the water's turned off. Don't worry about anything. And so he turned the valve on the water and it sprayed. It's water sprayed everywhere. So we had to get that cleaned up and everything. The door frames were just I mean, we're talking half an inch too short. So we had to remove like some of the valves and stuff like that. But
did you share that in the Discord anywhere?
Taking the fridge out?
No, the picture you took of the NBA Jam.
Oh, I thought I did. Did I not? Let me post it. Give me a second. But
because if you do that, I can.
But I oh god, I gotta upload it. Oh god, I gotta upload it. That is a good soundbite. I do like that.
Well, you need to upload it.
Oh god, I gotta upload it. That sounds like something a third wheel would do.
Yeah.
Oh god, I gotta upload it. Hold on. I'll put it in the console gaming. Oh wait, it's in the console. Oh god, I gotta upload it. Yeah.
Okay.
We get it now.
Okay. All right. There it is. All right.
It's in the console.
Got it.
But then I had to put the fridge back together because they won't pick it up unless it's put back. So I had to put the doors back on and everything. And I half-assed it. I mean, I just kind of. I mean, there were some bolts, but I couldn't. We were going to buy one. We were going to buy one, and someone was going to come pick it up. But I actually, I called a local junk person to come pick it up, and he picked it up the same day. So it was all good.
See, this is where that soundbite "You're on fire" would come in handy.
Yeah.
No, that looks really nice.
Super
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Let's see. Oh, G-Rod's still talking
next to your OSU stuff too, or U of O stuff there. That looks great.
Oh yeah.
That's my sports bar wall directly straight in front of me.
Yep.
Did you see the rankings for the Ducks in the new football game coming out?
I did. They're kind of all over the place.
Yeah. I see they're like ranked high in defense, but not very high in offense, and like they're ranked like 9th overall.
Yeah, that's a first in a long time since I've seen that. It's been many years ago.
Okay, J-Rod's gonna have a black light neon lighting synthwave stuff to his cab. Cool. Well,
just make sure you don't get any teeth whitening going on beforehand when you're standing in front of that black light.
That's the Tron cabinet could be like that a little bit.
Oh, the Tron cabinet is like that.
Yeah.
You get that set up, and I'll come test it out. We can see if I can fit.
But the next con is the Transformers con.
Yeah. So Eric is coming to that with me, and Transformer Chris is driving up, and he's gonna come stay at my place for the day, and then we go up. And usually on our way driving up there, we usually go to a bunch of comic book stores, toy stores, stuff like that.
Cool.
Kind of hit stuff up, and then spend that up there, and then get up early, and then go to
And
the
Eric's
show on
Eric's
Saturday.
going with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I need you to look for some GoBots, I guess.
It's gonna be some good. We're not looking for GoBots. So
Okay.
that's gonna happen.
I
We'll
got a
take
bunch
some. We'll take some video and pictures and stuff, but we're not gonna look for GoBots.
Jesus Christ, my God.
No.
I gotta buy Devastator.
Yeah, you do now. So.
Well, why don't they just have Devastator by himself? Like, you should be able to buy the whole thing by himself. It doesn't make any sense.
They already said there are 0 plans for a pack, a gift set thing.
Do they not like money?
Do you,
Well, they do like money when you got to buy each one of them separate.
go on eBay? Just buy it.
I don't want to buy it on eBay. That's third party kind of stuff.
That's something a third wheel would do, is buy it on eBay.
Right. Well, I guess it kind of goes with the flow, right? Either that, or you can call. I'm the third wheel, and I'm the
Poser fan.
The poser fan. Yeah, exactly. I'm a third wheel poser fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny about that picture? My wife said the exact same thing. She's like, "Why does it look like Ryan's like leaning in, like from a distance?" Like, I don't know. I just noticed that.
Yeah, brother.
Are Transformers fans just a bunch of assholes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably.
You never know.
You think they want your money, but they don't.
I mean, just because they say there's no plans right now, that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I mean, I think the thing now is that these aren't really that hard to get. I think if these were much harder to get to put together, then it might be. But I don't see a problem in being able to find these. I'm pretty sure the convention will probably be able to find the whole set, all of them.
Am I Leonard from Big Bang Theory? That's pretty cool. No, I did get my Voltron. He is arriving next week from Big Bag Toy Store, so I'm excited. I don't have a Devastator, but I will have the Voltron. I'm getting the 4 lions that I was missing.
Did you get them at a good price? Because what was that one vendor charging? Like $150 a piece?
Yeah, that was.
You got those. You got those before, right? Before the price hike.
I think you can go on Big Bad Toy Store and look for them right now. Actually, I'll go on there right now.
They were charging $130, I think it was.
Yeah, that was something ridiculous.
But they had all of them, I think.
They did have all of them.
Big Bad Toys has got it for $125 for the full Voltron figure. By Super. Oh, this is by Super 7.
Yeah, so the thing I got was just these 4 ones. Can you guys see that?
Oh, $85. That's not bad.
Yeah, because I already had the black one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the full one, you can get the full one. See, this is what they need to do with Devastator. That's going to be dope. That kid's really happy. That's going to be me.
Can you look up Megatron and see if he's still in stock?
Oh, yeah.
The Studio Series 86?
Yeah, let's look at that. Well, actually, if we go to Hasbro Pulse, they'll have the reviews on him, I bet.
No, he's still available.
He looks good. I want to get that one.
Right?
No, that's not it. That's
I have that one.
That's a cool figure. I like that one.
It's right here.
That one. Yeah, he's still available.
Yeah, I want to get that one.
Is he a reissue like Grimlock?
No, he's OG.
No,
or he's
this is a first time.
So he's
I
like a
don't
brand new
like-
sculpt.
I'm not.
It's not a lazy
liking-
repaint.
I'm not really liking the packaging too much. I feel like it was kind of not utilized, but it's in fairness, he doesn't have a whole lot of accessories, I guess, to begin with. So go down to the next picture, the one right below it.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, that's the packaging right there. So
yeah,
it's kind
that's a
of
little weird.
a little underwhelming a little bit.
There's a lot of empty space void
Yeah.
going on there.
The old Transformers packaging didn't look like that at all.
No,
Why don't they have it make it look like that?
they do for like reissues and stuff. This is for the
Oh,
studio
okay.
series. This is different, a different line.
Okay, I don't know. They'd make more money if they make it look like the original packaging. Hasbro, if you're listening, I'm trying to make you money here. Just saying.
Calvin, I'm also a Robotech guy. I've got a few VF1 Valkyries in my office, transforming, of course.
But did anyone pick up Juggernaut? I did get him too.
No.
No, I passed.
Dathan? No.
I passed on all those. I kind of
It
forgot
looks
about
really
it.
cool.
I might
It's
have gotten
cool.
if he had bigger hands. You know, really, that's my problem with the sculpt.
The hands aren't big enough.
Not up to spec.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Let me see. Let's see if. Do you think there's any reviews on these guys on Hasbro Pulse? I'm gonna. Why not?
There you go. Look at some reviews.
So Robosen, who does the transforming robots, the toys and stuff, I did talk to a vendor at the SummerCon who's actually going to be there at the Transformers show, and he did see some early concept pieces of Soundwave. So they're going to do a Soundwave that auto transforms into a cassette and then transforms back into a robot. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. Curious to see how that.
Yeah, that has not been announced yet. That's really
No.
cool.
Not yet.
So wait, Soundwave transforms into a cassette?
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
That doesn't track.
No, but I don't know how they're gonna. You can ask him when we're at the convention.
Yeah, interesting.
I can't find anything on this website. Are they Takara Tommy imports? Oh no, Studio Series. Here we go. Should I share my screen? Share. There we go. Yeah, I don't even see. What's that guy's name we were looking up? Optimus? No.
Megatron.
Megatron.
What do you mean, what's that guy's name?
I'm not as big of a fan as you are. There he is. Oh, he's sold out.
Not as big of a fan as you are.
2 reviews.
Not a fan at all is the appropriate response to what is that.
So this comment right here says, "Why not the gun mode?" They can't do a gun mode. You can't. It's against regulations. You can't do it. So that's why.
Jesus
Period.
Christ, my God.
I mean, you can in other countries.
But
Yeah,
not
what?
here. If you want the gun mode, then just buy the OG.
Buy the
OG
masterpiece. Buy the masterpiece series.
Which we saw the original one at the con we were just at, and you could have bought it for $500 or $600 or whatever it was.
You can get a good masterpiece.
It was pretty good price too, and it was in good shape.
Yeah,
It wasn't too bad.
All the toy guns now like always have like an orange tip at the end.
Sure.
So like you signify it's a toy. This thing did not have that.
No. Nope.
All right, Transformers, Ghostbusters, or GI Joe. You can only pick one for toys. Who you got?
J-Rod, I totally agree with you.
Toys only.
Yeah.
What would I pick now, or what would I pick as a kid? Because I think they're different answers.
Well, you could say both.
I mean,
yeah, now's Transformers, but back in the day, I would probably go GI Joe because I just had more of them.
that's the way it was for me too. I had more of the GI Joe figures.
I think I had equal parts Transformers to Ninja Turtles.
We didn't have Ghostbusters because that was a path of sin that we didn't go down.
Are you serious? I had Ghostbusters.
Yeah, but you need to repent of your sins.
I didn't have GI Joe because my parents didn't want me getting action figures with guns, so I did not have any GI Joe. But I had Ninja Turtle, I had Ghostbusters.
Well, you don't know Megatron's name,
and I didn't know Megatron's. I had GoBots. Yeah,
I did have some wrestling figures. It wasn't as many. I had more. I'd probably go Transformers, and then Ninja Turtles, and then wrestling figures. I wasn't really that big of a GI Joe person. Maybe a little bit here and there. But yeah, it was definitely Transformers and Ninja Turtles.
dude. I had the Blackbird, whatever that was called. I had the Terror Dome. I had some cool GI Joe stuff.
now they have the classified series, and it's like all the. I still don't like the bigger style. It needs to be the original 3 3/4 size for me. Like, yeah, there's a Sergeant Slaughter now that's big.
Oh, did you have the Night Raven?
The Night Raven,
the Cobra vehicle,
awesome, with the detachable shuttle.
Apparently, its weaknesses is it's got poor maneuverability, completely unable to dogfight at subsonic speeds.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a stealth bomber.
Cornercade. Speaking of mask, they're going to be doing a new mask line this year. Apparently, some company is. So I never got into that, but
I had a few of those. Mask was cool.
I don't think I had any. I don't think I had. Maybe I did.
Do you remember what MASK stood for? It's like an acronym, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. I had no idea. Mobile something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wasn't the box art, wasn't it like an orange border? Like they were all orange or something?
Yeah, I think so. I wonder if those are
Mobile Armored Strike Command. Yeah. And they had to fight Venom, the vicious evil network of mayhem.
Oh yeah. It's great.
Oh, Michael B's hyped for it. All right. Well, now he's our influencer, so we got to get hyped now. Yeah. Cobra Rattler.
Which one was the Rattler? Is that a tank? No, that's with the hiss. I had the hiss too. Which one was the Rattler?
Wasn't it? What didn't it have like the 6 wheels? Or am I thinking of something else?
No, the Rattler was the. It's another plane one.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
Oh, is that the Swept Wing one?
It's the jet fighter one.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't even remember this one.
Eric, there was a vendor at the convention that had 2 USS flags on display.
2 of them?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, you need to watch my video.
It was quite impressive.
The Rattler is the Warthog. The new Thunderbolt. Okay. That's a cool plane, but I never had it. 2 of them complete?
Yeah.
Was he using them as table? Because that was his table, right?
So he had, I think, probably 6 table setups. 6.
Wow.
And so they were complete, but he didn't have all of the stuff on, like the accessories, the planes on each one of them. He had more toys and shit on each one of them, but they were complete. So he had a USS flag here, and then he had a little bit of space and another flag that was next to it.
Bonkers.
Yeah,
was he selling them or just for display?
Yeah, he was selling them.
What do you want?
I didn't ask. He didn't have prices on a lot of his stuff.
The other thing that was cool, I think you get the flag, and then there was also a space shuttle. I remember there was a G.I. Joe space shuttle.
Oh yeah,
that was cool looking.
Yes, they were used as tables, Cornercade. That was what he was doing.
Yeah,
he also had. It was a vendor that had, I think, 5 or 6. He has this. That vendor has a thing with boxed jet fires from G1. I think he had 5 or 6 of them. And he's had those for about 4 years now. He hasn't moved any of them.
I've never seen this vendor before, so like I guess I need to get out of the area more. Like he must be local to the Seattle area.
Yeah, he's been to a few of the ones that are up there.
But like, can you imagine like hauling all that shit in there, and then you got to move it out?
I mean, most of those people have it down to an art.
And the guys that have the comic books, they got those big boxes of comic books. They're hauling them in there. They got to haul them out. What a workout! I mean, you got to get a big 6-wheeler or something to do that, or a pallet jack.
The toy store in Gresham had a flag, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. I think he still does. I think it's still in the window. I think it's still there. He was asking. It was complete with the box.
Yeah.
And I think it was 30. I think it was 35, but he lowered it down to 3 because it had everything with the box. I think.
Oh, wow.
Which is having it with the box, that's a big deal. That's a big
what is Cornercade talking about here? Or is our names different?
J-Rod ZR8QK.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is his secondary name or whatever. I don't know. All right. All right, wrapping the show up though.
Are we doing a show next week? 4th of July, is it happening?
I'm kind of thinking maybe we skip next week.
We skip it next week to have a good holiday.
Yeah.
So the
you
next
guys
time,
gonna go to the Portland Craft Beer Fest?
When's that?
Next Friday.
Next Friday? That'd be 4th of July.
Yeah.
Maybe if I get off work early enough. But the next time everybody sees us, Eric and I will be at the convention, so we'll be hotel rooming it.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just
bed buddies?
No comment.
Yeah, no comment.
Yeah, it's next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Is when
I almost feel like I'd like to go, but I think my wife might get mad at me for like being gone too many weekends in a row. So,
well, you could always bring Ryan along as a third wheel.
There you go. I know, right? No, you know what we need to have happen is Eric needs to have a big fireworks show like he used to, and in honor of your mom.
Sure. Yeah.
And you could do a whole like food spread like she would do. Like that's what we need to have happen.
Yeah.
That was legit.
You know, have your brother get involved.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe next year. I think that's the play. And we could live stream it because you would do a great fireworks show and you'd put it to music.
Some years, yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I remember you used to have me wire up the fireworks to the board.
Yeah.
With the fuses and I was like, how am I gonna do that? You give me like 2 feet of fuse and you're like, wire all this. I'm like, how is this gonna work? But I got it. I made it work.
Yeah, it worked.
You know what would be funny if we could show up to your mom's old house.
Oh yeah, just throw it there.
Just do it there. Like you don't live there anymore, but we just all show up there.
Yeah. Oh,
And like
man.
for the rest of the neighborhood's like, yeah, that's Eric's. This is
Yeah.
it's total here. Yeah, Garage. What's going on, console fanboy? You haven't been on Mario Kart lately. When are you gonna stream it? Yeah, I need to. Maybe I need to get a better setup for it. PD7's your man. I know you. You were on his. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm the third wheel guy. Exactly. Maybe eventually, console fanboy. Console fanboy, why don't you stream it? But yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna end the show though. Any final, Chris? You doing anything on YouTube next week? Gonna do any movie
I'm
reviews?
gonna go see Megan 2.0. You know,
Why? Why are you do that?
Because why not?
Sometimes you just gotta put yourself through the pain to tell
Sure.
people either not to go see it or go see it because it's such a fascinating thing.
I did take my kids to see Elio this week. Elio or Elio?
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Disney didn't really do a good job of promoting the movie because like I hadn't really heard anything about it. But then I said that to my wife, and then apparently she came back to me like, yeah, this is on PBS Kids or whatever all the time. They show the commercials for it, so it's like maybe they are doing it, but I hadn't heard anything about it. But I thought it was a good kids movie.
It's completely different from the original trailer they showed 2 years ago.
Well, and I'll give them credit. It's a completely original story too. Like it's not a retread of a normal Disney movie or whatever. So, are you going to bring snacks? Chris?
I am the snack corner. Martin Cove will be there. He'll be nibbling on me.
Yeah. I thought I was your snack pack.
Next week is Jurassic World, and I saw that you can buy all the popcorn stuff for the Jurassic World movie already, and I know my son's gonna hit me up for that. Like,
I think they were doing a pack where you could get everything as a bundle.
No, not only do they have a popcorn bucket, it's like $40. There's another bucket that's like lit up for $30 with a cup, and then they just have cups and Funko Pops and all that stuff in there. So they're going after it, and that's just Regal Cinemas. But all right, we'll see your review on Megan 2.0 and.
Well, and I'm also thinking about going and seeing F1.
So I'm watching that on. My wife and I are going to watch that on Sunday morning.
That looks good.
Yeah, that might be when we go Sunday night to go see.
We're gonna check that out Sunday.
You're gonna see it on IMAX?
No, just regular.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything in IMAX for a while. I was talking to Eric a while ago. We should all go watch Tron, the new Tron, in IMAX at the Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Over there in Tigard, I think it is. Yeah.
Be down for
When's that coming out?
October, second week of October, first, second, or third, somewhere in there. Some October.
October's the same month that HorrorCon's going on in Washington.
Yeah, and there's PRGE, and then Eric and I are going to TFCon in Chicago. There's a lot.
So you're going to 2 Transformers cons this year.
If my math adds up, which I think it does, then yes.
Crazy.
1 + 1 = 2.
Pretty sure it's right.
I don't know.
Oh, that's awesome.
But the one that I'm going to next week with Eric, that one isn't necessarily so much about the toys that is going up with Eric and Transformers Chris. That's what
the experience.
It's really, the experience and hanging out.
It's the journey. It's not the destination, man.
Yes.
Take a couple like do they make Transformers gummies that are like laced with something and you can take that while you walk around? Yeah, I can
No.
see the appeal.
No, when we're at the show, it's all about the looking for stuff and hunting and talking to all the vendors and stuff. But while we're on our way up there, that's when it's everything else.
Oh yeah, here's the other thing. Walking around with Dathan, like Dathan knows every vendor. Like he's at every con, like, and he's got a personal relationship with these guys.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
like he's meeting with Dathan. Like, yeah, come over for hot dogs after the show. Like,
Right.
yeah, we'll save you one. Like, yeah, sure, we'll be there. Like, yeah, it'll be fun to see the kids again. You know, like he knows every guy.
He knows everybody. I know, it's ridiculous, and he remembers everybody too. Like
Right.
I barely remember your names.
Right. But he's been to so many shows. Like, yeah, he can just remember it. Yeah, that's awesome.
I talked to a guy for 6 months before I found out his name.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what did I tell you at the beginning of the show? It is not what you know; it is who you know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it's all about.
Yep. You know people. You are people who know people.
Not what you know; it's who you know.
There you go. All right, guys. So I'm going to end it. Everyone in the chat, I appreciate you. Calvin Wong, thank you for staying on. J-Rod, you were here the whole time. Cornercade, he might be dead now. Console Fanboy came in at the end. Is there anybody else?
Michael B was here.
Michael B was here for a second. I think he fell asleep. Yeah.
You had Big ED was here.
Anyway, he's way up there.
Yeah.
Cornercade, I'll send you something to sign. You can send it back to me one of these days here in the near future. It'll happen. We'll figure something out.
Exactly. All right, guys. Thanks so much. Be sure to like this video. Let's help get the word out about our stream. And if you're not subscribed, consider doing it already. I appreciate it. And go check out Ace of Jack's Media Grounds on YouTube as well. And we'll maybe we won't see you next week, but the week after. So
we'll figure it out. Maybe
if something like really crazy breaking news happens, maybe we'll do something next week. But we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out.